Hi, this is Dale Janota with School Board Support Services. I'm an old duffer that's been on this earth for over 70 years, and I have this strong desire to be productive. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how Butte County compares on salaries throughout the county, and I'm going to be looking at 2019-20 data. And I look at 2019-20, and if you're not settled, you're still using the old structure, I put in the old salary schedule. Now, salaries can be really misleading because sometimes we just look at salary, sometimes we look at salary and benefits. I look at everything. We're going to look at salaries, we're going to look at benefits, we're going to look at salary and benefits together. We're also going to look at it on a per diem basis as well as student teacher ratio. So if you happen to be Palermo looking at this, I think you probably want to stick for the whole thing because I'm going to show you something very interesting when I look at your overall salary schedule. Well, first of all, what I do, and started this in 1984, gives you an idea how old I am. I do what I call a 26-year earning power approach to teacher salary schedules, where I define the value of your structure with one number over a 26-year period. I picked 26 years because that's the average number of years of service current retirees have that are drawing off a retirement system. So what I do is I start a teacher at your BA 30 units, walk them through your structure for 26 years, defining the value of your plan with one number. Now, I collect this for 917 school districts throughout California, so it takes me quite a while. So, right now, there's your county average 1,817,000. Now, let's take a look at Palermo. Okay, their earning power 1,936,000. They were countywide 118,000 above average, 6.1% above average, and they ranked fifth in the county. Their BA 30 starting salary. I like to use that number because that's normally where people start at. They were 3,800 above, 7.5% above, and they ranked fourth. I'm going to scroll down here so you can see your numbers. Okay. This district is paid pretty good here. They're up there. They're way above everybody else. Okay, you got that? Okay, then the next thing I look at is I look at the biggest number with the BA 45 without a master's. Now, I picked that number because nationally, that tends to be the most a teacher can make without a master's degree. Now, that's not true in California, but it's still a decent benchmark. And also, if you have a salary schedule that goes on forever, there's some that have 40 years of experience. I just stop it at the step 26 and footnote it accordingly. You can see right there, they're 16.9% above average, and they rank third in the county. Same thing is done with the top salary, 26 salary if you go on forever, and I include the master's stipend. I do not include the PhD. And then, again, this could be the 26th year. You can see where they're at. They rank sixth. You know, that's salary only. We have to look at benefits. So I'm going to look at your benefits here. Countywide, the average district makes $997 a month towards insurance. There is a wide range in your county in terms of what the district contributes. And in your case, everybody here has a composite rate. But then what I do is I take the benefits, add it to the schedule, and do it all over again. And I do it two ways. I do it salary and single and salary and family. In your case, it doesn't matter because everybody there has a composite rate, but some people use a tiered system. So when I combine the salary with the benefits, you can see they are now 161,000 above average, 7.1% above average, and their overall structure ranked fifth. Earning power is nice to look at because it shows the impact upon the salary has upon the teacher as well as it does on the county. Orville High School decided to move up to number one there now. They have great benefits there. Okay, BA 30 starting salary with benefits. Boom, boom, boom. Highest with the BA 45. Highest on the schedule or step 26, including the master's degree with benefits. Okay, so they're pretty well paid based on your Butte County standards. Okay, see how that's the same again because you have a composite rate. Okay, and then on the benefits, I do what? Okay, I have the number of contract days there for you, plus student-teacher ratio. Now, student-teacher ratio, I think, is a big issue, and that's why I'm going to show Palermo something really interesting statewide. So make sure you stick around here. Whoops, and they're not settled yet. So I'm using last year's salary schedule, and they're still right up there. I'm going to show you how you can easily deal with that in terms of looking at proposals. I'll do that after I finish the rest of this story here. And then I do it on a per diem basis. Now, that used to be a pretty big issue back when you were dealing with furlough days, but right now they're pretty consistent in your county between, what are they here? Days range from 182 to 185, so it can be significant. And so we look at this here, and it gives you pretty close to the same as the other one because there's not a big range in days here. But the one I like to look at is the per diem. Because per diem, when I say student-teacher ratio, I don't mean class size. I take the number of students you have divided by the number of teachers, certified teachers, and then you can see where you're at here. Now, right there, countywide, they're above average. They rank 1.8 with salary only. They rank 6. Now, this is probably an easier one to relate to on your BA 30. This number right here would represent what the cost is on a per student basis per teacher at a BA 30. Same thing with the BA 45 top. Same thing with the top salary. Okay. And then I do it with benefits as well. Okay, so the Pomeroy's doing pretty good based on the county, and they're not even settled yet. So I don't know where they're going to end up when they settle. But then I also do it on single insurance, and the numbers there will be the same because you have a composite rate there. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the beginning here. And I'm going to say, let's say Palermo wants to look at a raise. You can immediately increase your raise here. You can make a projection. Let's say they're looking at 2%. Just stick in a 2. It's increased everything 2%. If your master stipend is a flat dollar, it kept it a flat dollar. Okay, let's say they're going to increase the benefits to $1,200 a month for family, $1,200 a month for single. You just put those numbers in there. And now all of a sudden it analyzed your proposal based on the group of schools you put in here. Now you can put in any schools here you want. I have 917 you can pick from, so there's a lot of schools here. So then we look at it here, okay. You can see now it added 2% to all the numbers. Okay, on your salary schedule, that added your master's stipend if it was a flat dollar. And then we do it with salary and family. Just looking to see how it compares with your proposal. And then as you go to the benefits here, you change your benefits. Boom, 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 boom. And we're checking out a proposal. So it just gives you a footnote there to let you know you're checking it out. So then let's go back to the beginning here again. Yeah, the whole thing here is you can put in any schools here you want. I have my codes. Each district has a unique code. So you saw what I did before. I just put everything in there. It didn't take long. If you want to know how you compare with districts of a certain size. You don't care where they're at on California. I have your code. I got all the codes sorted by enrollment. I have them sorted by cost per student, which could also be the wealth of the community. They go back and forth. And then I also have them by the district type. So if you're a unified district and you wanted to know how you compare with all the unified school districts in the state of California, you can do it because you see I got them all sorted properly for you. Now, I want to go back. If you're not Palermo, whoops, wrong one there. Okay, there we go. Okay, now if you're Palermo, now you want to pay attention here. But first of all, I want to tell you what this thing costs. I charge $595 for everything. You can pick any schools in here you want. You will be getting updates from now till October because there's still over 240 schools that are using previous year's data. So if you want, I want 2019-20, nobody else has it. And I think I'm pretty cheap for what I do. Anyway, that's what everybody tells me. Anyway, there's the name of my firm. And there's no hurry for payment, okay? It's $595. I send it to you. I'll send you updates between now and probably October, maybe even longer, whenever you need it. If something changes, you need something immediately, I do that. Now I'm going to put in the whole state. Now the reason I'm doing this is because of the student-teacher ratio. Because when I put in the whole state, it's crazy what happens. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to put this over here. Edit, paste, boom. There, now I got the whole state in there. It's pretty quick. It took me a while to develop this. So now I'm looking at where Palermo is overall when I compare you with the state. I know you don't care about the state, but legislatively it can have an impact. Okay, they ranked 547th out of the 917 schools. So you look at, oh, heck, they don't, statewide, it kind of looks, well, they're still good there, they're pretty high there. And then when I do it with benefits, we can see where they're at. Okay, they're below average on benefits. Okay, when I do it with single insurance, they're a little bit below average, but I'm going to just go to the student-teacher ratio. That's where it's interesting. When I do student-teacher ratio, look at this. They're 5.5% above the state average. They rank 354th. When I do salary and family benefits, they're 362nd. Now it's going to be different for single benefits because some people have a tiered rate. They rank 286th overall. So they're a well-paid district when I look at it on a per-student basis based on California standards. Now, you don't have to put in the whole state. You saw how easy it was. I just think that people need to get away from paying 5, 6 digit amounts for comp studies. This is $595 for everything. And that's only a one-time fee for the year. So you'll be getting updates and everything. I don't charge for the updates because it's not your fault that other people aren't settled. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this presentation. I hope to hear from you because I think what I have is going to be very beneficial, and I thank you very much. There we go.